Good morning. It's Sue Nelson from the Job Search Center, here today with another tip for job seekers and also creatives who are looking for work and freelancing. And it's about trust. Many of us are introverts, and it can be really hard for us to get out there and network and do the business development and job seeking that we need to do. So I want to offer you a principle and a tool. The principle is you do not have to trust anybody who is not trustworthy. And the tool is called the ladder of trust. So the ladder of trust is how someone moves up in our estimation of their trustworthiness. Now here in Cleveland, this also works well in Chicago and Seattle, is the first place we can start is with the weather, because we talk about the weather all the time here. So, we can say, what do you think about this sunny day? And somebody could say, oh my God, I'm so sick and tired of these sunny days. And we might okay, or and maybe there's a good reason why they're sick of sunny days, Or one time I met a guy who I said, how are you? And it was like 40 degrees and it was drizzling out. And he says, I'm wonderful on this beautiful Scottish summer afternoon. So, and I'm thinking, boy, I want to know how else this guy thinks about the world, So he moved up a step on my ladder. Depending on how somebody responds to you about the weather, they can move up to the first step on your ladder too. You might offer them a compliment. You might say, oh, gee, I really like this scarf. And, oh, this old thing, and so-and-so makes me wear it all the time. And, and you're thinking, gee, maybe I really don't want to spend a lot of time with this negative person. But maybe they said, oh, thank you. My wife bought it for me in Paris. And he goes on to talk about, what a lovely time they had there. And you learned that he's traveled. Maybe he speaks a little French. Maybe he has a good marriage. You're starting to learn things that make you think this guy might be trustworthy. And then you move up the ladder to the next step and the next step. This is the real value of small talk. We don't give our important stuff to somebody who hasn't shown that they're trustworthy yet. So see if that will give you an easier way of getting into some of the meetings that you need to have in your searches. If you would like more encouragement and workshops or coaching or anything we can do to help you, please check out thejobsearchcenter.com. And pretty soon we'll hear you say, I got the job.